Hey everyone, it's Mark, Skipper Mark. Today, Nancy, Matt, and I are going to go to upstate New York to Michael's Auto Plaza just outside of Albany. We're on a mission to pick up a new Jeep Wrangler that we purchased online. So come on along, join us for the adventure, and thanks for watching. So we are on the road. It is raining, not heavy, but just drizzle. Matt thankfully drove, so I can relax. He loves driving, so I appreciate that. We are currently probably like 20 minutes from the dealership. We just arrived at Michael's Auto Plaza. The white Jeep out front is ours. Let's go check it out. So here it is. It looks really nice. We're just waiting for Brian, our sales rep, to gather the paperwork and come on out so we can sign the papers and head on home. All right, here we go. Matt is gonna make the drive home. It's been over 10 years since I've driven a manual transmission, and I asked Matt if he would be willing to drive it home because I wasn't too comfortable. So Matt, how's the Jeep feel?
It's good. I like it.
Wanna buy it?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is our new to us 2015 Jeep Rubicon. After Matt got his Jeep a few weeks ago, I really wanted one. I've had them when I was young and I loved them, but they just weren't practical when you have a family. And so I decided now is a good time to get one. Unfortunately, I couldn't find anything local that really jumped out at us. The new ones were way out of our price range, and the used ones just really weren't what I was looking for. So we got on Auto Trader and did a search, and I found this one at a dealer up near Albany, Michael's Auto Plaza. We worked with a sales rep named Brian, and he was awesome to work with. He did all the paperwork, got everything ready, so all we had to do was drive up, sign the paperwork, and then drive it home. And so now we are home, and I'm going to show you around this beautiful Jeep. As you can see, it's a Rubicon, which is the highest level Jeep, at least in a two-door, that you can get. It has a lot of extra options for off-roading, better differentials, different gears, quite a bit of extra things. This is actually the Hard Rock Edition, which I think the person that owned it previously basically said, give me a Jeep that has every option available. The amazing thing about this Jeep is that it's 6 years old and has less than 5,300 miles on it. The owner must not have driven it at all and kept it in amazing shape. I never would have thought I would want a white Jeep, but when I saw it online, I fell in love with it and instantly knew it was what I wanted. There's a couple things I really like about this Jeep. One of them is this bumper. It's actually a steel bumper, and I didn't know it was available on the JK. It's available on the JL. I'm not sure if it's on all models, but I know on the Rubicon it's available, and it's almost an $1,800 upgrade. I think it's like $1,795 or something. It actually has end caps here. These end caps can come off, and on the JL Rubicons it allows you to put bigger tires on. It also has built-in capability for a winch. You can put a winch right here in the center, and then if the plate wasn't on there, that's where the cable comes through. So that's a really kind of cool feature, and to me, I thought it made this Jeep look really sharp. The steel bumper kit actually includes a steel rear bumper also, and I'm not sure if the normal bumpers have it, but there's this thing here which allows you to put a tailgate tire mount on it. So if you have a really big tire, you can mount it right to the bumper so you don't hurt the back of the car or truck. I'm not sure if it's part of the Hard Rock package or just being a Rubicon, but it has red tow hooks on the front and back, which to me really kind of give it a nice little contrast. It's not a crazy amount of color, but it just makes it stand out nicely. This Jeep also came with a Class 2 towing hitch, which I don't have any vehicles to tow right now, but it's nice to have it available, you know, if you want to set a bike rack on it or something like that. It tows, I believe, up to 2,000 pounds, which isn't a ton, but it's perfect if you have jet skis or something, you know, kind of light. You're certainly not going to tow a 5,000 pound travel trailer with it, but it's a small vehicle and you wouldn't want to do that anyway. One thing I was really excited about with this Jeep is that it has a soft top, and that's kind of rare here in the Northeast because everyone seems to want hard tops for the winter. I kind of have mixed feelings about them. They're nice in the winter, but they're also a pain in the summer. And even if you have a second top and you run a soft top, it's still, to me, kind of a nuisance to take the hard top off and store it for the summer. So I'm just gonna go with the soft top, and I'm okay with it. We had my first Jeep had a hard top years ago. My second TJ had a soft top, and I didn't mind the soft top at all. And also this top here is the upgraded I think it's called Sunrider. It's a lot thicker than normal, and it has more of a canvas feel, and it's really quiet. On the way home we had no road noise at all. You wouldn't even have known that it had a soft top on it. So this is the engine that's in it. No, just kidding. This is actually the engine in Matt's Camaro. This is actually the engine that's in the Jeep. It's a 3.6 liter Pentastar V6. It's a big V6, and it makes, I'm not exactly sure, maybe around 260, something like that, horsepower, and a good amount of torque as well. One of the things I really didn't like about the newer Jeeps and kind of kept me away from them are those eco engines that shut off at every stoplight. Yes, you can press a button once you start it to turn them off, but I don't know, that's kind of a pain, and I just like a more traditional engine. I know they're going away, but for me, this Jeep's going to last a really long time, and I'm okay with not having it shut off at stoplights. This has an upgraded sound system, which includes this subwoofer. That's awesome when you have the top off and are driving down the road, because you just can't really hear the radio very well, and that makes it sound much better. As part of the audio upgrade, it came with a different head unit. It has a 730N, which features navigation, plus maybe some other stuff, I'm not really sure. The navigation's okay, but it's 6 years old, and it doesn't even have our house in the right spot, and probably not something I'm going to use. All the Rubicons come with Dana 44 front and rear axles, which are an upgrade over the standard one. One of the last things I want to point out is the different hood that comes on the Rubicon. It's got this aggressive looking hood. Unfortunately, these are not actually vents that work. They're just for decoration, but it adds a nice look to it. There's also some other cool features that most Jeeps have now. They've got this little Jeep symbol here on the front windshield, which is kind of cool. Over here on the passenger side, there's a Jeep trying to climb up the window. It's pretty dirty because I haven't yet gotten to wash it because it's been raining for the past couple days. But they also have this neat little Jeep symbol here on all the wheels. In case anyone is interested, the tires that came on this are BF Goodrich 255 75R 17s, and they are the mud terrain variety, though I don't really plan to take it off-road. If we want to go off-roading, we'll take Matt's 2005 Rubicon TJ, which he is currently replacing the pinion bearing on his front differential. Because this is a Rubicon, it comes with a sway bar disconnect and the ability to lock your axles together. It's kind of too hard to explain all how they work in this video, but basically they give you better off-road capabilities, more traction, and better suspension travel. So this has some features that I'm not really sure how often I'll use them. It has heated seats, which will be nice in the winter, and it also has air conditioning. I've never had air conditioning on a Wrangler before, but I see where it could be used. You know, if you're going somewhere nice like a wedding or something, you just put the top up, put the air conditioner on, and it's like a normal vehicle. So this Jeep has something that's really, really rare on vehicles today. It has a third pedal on the left. That is the clutch, because this is a manual transmission, which is pretty uncommon these days. And this is the shifter. It's a 6-speed, which I've never driven before. It felt a little weird because every time I wanted to shift into 6, it felt like I was trying to go in reverse, but it wasn't really too hard to figure out, and it shifts super, super smooth. So we decided to take the top off and thought we'd include it in this video so you could see what it's like that way. So doors are pretty heavy. Gonna have to find an easy place to store them, you know, that's quick and easy. But this is kind of the way I'm gonna drive it most of the time. Doors off, top down, and sunshine blowing in my hair, which, as you can tell, I don't really have any, but the idea is still there. So one thing we bought and we installed also is this soft, I don't know what they call it, but it's a little mesh. I used to call them bimini tops, but now I think they just call them sunshades. I wanted one that was Velcro, easy to take on and off. I wanted one that would be able to stay on when the top is on, and this one does that. Thank you everyone for watching. Today is Memorial Day 2021, and I just want to say thank you to all the soldiers out there who paid the ultimate sacrifice for our country so that we can continue to live in freedom. And just wanted to say thank you again for watching this video. Hope everyone has a great day. Thank you.